Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, the first thing which you need is, let's say, so you want to outreach people on Instagram, right? The one thing which I'm gonna highly recommend you is build some kind of Instagram profile. Like, I have 305 posts, right? You don't really need like freaking 300 posts to start the DMing people, but if you don't have any kind of posts and you are like zero subscribers, zero subscriptions, um, I mean, you better fix that somehow. You have maybe friends or like, you know, I mean, don't worry about followers, but the stuff which you're gonna be posting here, um, but better be something like like self-development or anything, because you don't want to be posting here memes. You don't want to be posting here freaking I don't know, like whatever, like you see here, like videos of mine, photos of mine, motivational whatever quotes of mine, useful stuff. You wanna when you're reaching out to this kind of people, um, like entrepreneurs, you want to show them that you are not a random guy from the internet, and you are trying and you are doing, right? Okay, so I have notes in here. In my notes I have a special note which I have made for cold DMs. Right, Bismillah. Chinese, whatever. Cold DMs, okay. So I have separate cold DMs text for human, if it's a person, and the business. Okay. The sentence by default, like the message which I'm sending to people is very simple. Hi, Mr. Whatever. Do you know anyone interested in making a website by chance? Because I was offering my web design services for only, and maybe you will say like 500 if you like. My first websites which I used to make was about $200 and $500. Because Kiwi is already a year old, I uplifted prices. I have already made some kind of results. I have portfolio and I have things to prove them that my service is worth the money which I am asking them. Um, so, yeah. All right. Um, okay. Most of you have problems with finding this kind of entrepreneurs. Well, first of all, what I want to say you is, if you are in self-development sphere in general, you already knew some kind of people. You already knew people who are you already know entrepreneurs, because you probably got inspired from this kind of people, don't you? Um, right? You maybe know, man. Strange. Okay. Let's click one other, just whatever. Okay. There is another one. Maybe uh, Sebastian. Yes, Sebastian, Georgia. Some of you are a drop shippers. So, okay, you're probably familiar with this third and last one. Jordan. Watch. Okay, so the first thing which I'm gonna recommend you, first and foremost, is that with this outreaching method, which I'm gonna, basically this icon method, is that working with only one person is gonna be complicated because these recommendations which are here are the similar business owners and entrepreneurs like Sneeko, like Warren Buffett, whatever. These kind of recommendations which are gonna be recommended by Instagram, itself. Like, there are some useful recommendations like Huberman, David Goggins, these kind of people. But the thing with this is that you might not get the person who you actually want to DM to, right? Sometimes you don't even get anything out of that. So what I want you to do is to collect couple of like dozens of people, maybe 10 or 20. Like this is gonna be complicated for people who are like newbies in like self-development stuff. Yeah, I already see like I don't know this guy, I don't know this guy, I don't know this guy, I don't know this guy. These are the people who are sitting in probably good house, good car, astaghfirullah, whatever, and public figure. Okay, looks like someone who have money, right? Message. Okay, entrepreneur, already message. Okay, create your own reality, have money. Okay, message. Astaghfirullah, have money, message. Okay, astaghfirullah. Okay. So yeah, if you don't know any of these people, then it's gonna it's gonna be some kind of complicated for you to collect at least 10 people, who are already entrepreneurs and have money, right? I know Sebastian, I know Iman, I know Jordan, I know Luke, I know Alex Harmozy, I know like, let me go on YouTube. Subscriptions. My first million, probably should consider. This guy is an entrepreneur, probably have an Instagram. James Jani, I think, can yeah, have a potential to buy from you also. Probably not 100%, but probably he might knew someone who might consider buying from you. So you always, that there is a friendship effect in here. You don't really like considering that particular person buying from you, but you expecting him to be in a circle of people who kind of need a website. And if you message them with the particular goal of mentioning someone, maybe like was in a party last night with someone, and that particular person said or like looked like need a website. What do you think about that? I can make a website. Da, 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 da. Yeah, these kind of things. So yeah, if you have any kind of questions about that method of outreach, this is basically like like just a social media. Like you know someone who is entrepreneur and have money and can potentially buy your services and can potentially need your services, and you can be useful for them. All you do is to like DM himself. I didn't even knew that I didn't message Alex Hormozy yet, so I messaged Alex Hormozy right now, right? And I can message people who are familiar with Alex Hormozy. Like these are the people in like suggested probably are people who are familiar with Alex Hormozy. And I can search entrepreneurs in his followers list. I can search people in his following list, who are potentially new Alex and have money, and I can be useful for them, and can buy my services. This is just social media effect basically.